going down onto short, but they're going to go through it, trying to split this B-bomb site. MBK, that first man in, long-range headshot with the Glock, and now Buster is trapped in the B apartments. He's got to win this fight. He has to hold this ground, and he's not going to do so. Valdo wins the key battle to keep his team in control of the round.
Bomb plant will guarantee some money. Only headshots required for Virtus.pro. Two-man on road as they move from the door. Crouch peek from Kiko won't be enough, and will be Man2 for that final kill. Last 2 kills for Man2.
Not like there's an advantage for VP in that sense, but the little utility they have, they're making the most of. The flashes into top mid, allow an early kill, but here comes Valder on the flank. Yakindar caught at mid, and the early mid control goes the way of OG.
Jamin was covering his 6, but his 12 was the problem. Jamin Buster now, suddenly giving Virtus.pro a slight advantage. Sanji in an awkward position. Does he go out? Does he go up? It will be the latter. I don't know if Issa heard anything. Has he identified that anybody's there? There we go. No assumptions have been made, but Sanji swings out wide and wild with the MP9.
Uh-oh, Buster, got to be careful, and he is. Close range, he could have got caught on the ladder, but he gets the time.
Maybe looking for another push from Virtus.pro. We did see one early. Valde hunting for Sanji. He's caught him repositioning, but James has the angle. Hoping maybe for a...
To start to get towards the site with that bomb, Alexi B will be the man waiting in connector, and Yakindar has to make sure he clears this angle. Fight's happening on the site, but Yakindar doesn't clear this position. It's a freebie for Alexi B, eventually getting the kill he was looking for, but Buster's able to trade it into a 2v2.
There's a smoke on the ramp to force them out, and there are great angles now for Virtus.pro. NBK swinging with the scout. He'll get picked up by Issa. That smoke gave them great position, but they weren't sure.
Over on A, though, they are aware of this. They're rotating players to the B-bomb site, and Buster's got the lineup. Only got 1 kill, though. Man2 trades him out. Missed shot from James, allows the cross to the site to begin, and it's Sanji on the site itself. He's able to get 1 kill. James needs to get something going, but Valda emerges with 2 kills through the smoke, and even though Kikat pushed A to begin with and got all this information, he's the man that has the clutch.
Valde, his IQ seems to be unlimited in this game, and Kikat's just going to have the wrong angle, exposes his head to Issa, and that's enough. Try and thwart that. But for now, OG are neutralizing the AWP angles, and James has been neutralized. Going for the ground.
He was right in that assessment. It's just that MBK landed a banging shot at range, and now MBK nearly has the chance for another, but he gets taken out by Buster.
Actually. He's around the smoke, however. Oh, Sanji is aware of what could be happening here, holding down 2 jobs at the moment, but not aware of how many more players are on short. He'll surely start hearing things soon. 16 seconds, and his body's surely going to be showing to the left side of the pillar from his point of view, but OG are still not moving just yet. 8 seconds, and Man2 finally finds that frag. 3 on 3 now. And
good enough to buy enough time for the rotation. OG up to a 6-2 lead, coming out to a storming start here. There are a couple of VP players already in position. Yakindar this time anchoring the A site, not his normal position, but Kikat's there to help him out. And Kikat almost gets a second, but it's Alexi B with 2 headshots from mid. And now Yakindar could be in trouble. He strikes from the site, but he's instantly traded.
14 seconds, the bomb gets planted, and James is surrounded by flame, which leaves Sanji as the last man to fall, coming in from that B-bomb.
I actually like Yakindar getting the AWP here. I don't like the missed shot, though, but Buster's there again on the help. Those two have been working. He's not been as active as he would like, so the AWP can be a really nice switch-up to get some early fights, and now James getting involved on the action. He was just boosted up towards short. That's a shot from Valda and one from Issa. Just like that, OG bring it back to even numbers.
Free kill for OG. Got to be real careful about those rotations. Alexi creeping out the smoke now, maybe inspired by Valde. They're going from either side. Alexi and Issa making their way, more headshots being delivered. Kikat now trying to stay alive, and it's Sanji. They know he's the B player. Does Sanji dare peek? He doesn't know what Issa's up to just yet, but the FAMAS will be enough. Edges the round for his team. Might be R-esque setup over there, but in the meantime, Alexi B is trying to get that information. Sanji creeping around the smoke, but he will be killed by Man2, who gets a multi-frag. Yakindar in the smoke now.
Oh no!
Oh dear. God knows what happened there, but that has not worked out well at all for Virtus.pro. had 3 players on B.
You see Yakinda in particular, not someone who's normally playing on that B side of the map, so he wasn't really sure how. Run boost to mid might not be the best. This is a pretty good angle to deal with this. Gives Jame a chance. He's not able to pull the trigger, but he gets the kill eventually. MBK, the man, connector, try and be unpredictable and perhaps go through that smoke towards the A side.
Jame might, Yakinda might have an angle on them. Here he is with the Org. He's halfway there now. Alexi B behind that smoke. And Sanji's trying to flank from connector, from short rather, but that won't happen. 2 versus 4 with 7. Picking up a weapon. He will get an AK-47 for his troubles. 4 surviving. There's a sigh of relief for Virtus.pro. They'll head towards the A bomb site. Now, who's going to peek first? It will be James to get a better of Alexi B. He's commonly lurking in connector. That can give VP some more confidence now as Issa starts to swing towards Shadow. Got 2 players around connector jungle, Yakinda and James. Positions held on default as well. A pop flash for a potential swing, but Kiko will wait for a second flashback. Spot 2, and there's a transfer onto Tetris. NBK and Man2 left. Man2 still stuck in Palace. Off angle now. 40 seconds, and Man2 somehow still gets that kill. Maybe James visualizing from the other.
Locked in from behind, so they're just going to survive, wait for Yakinda to pull the trigger, and it's a freebie. Easy spray from the back, and Buster is able to peek while...
T-ramp with an AWP, and again, OG creeping around the smoke grenades in connector. This has been a habit of theirs. They've got away with murder. 4 versus 3 for OG, streaming into the A bomb site, but Man2 still here. Normally they're just looking for Alexi B, but this time there was a second player here. That makes things real hard for Virtus.pro with Jame and Yakinda remaining.
Yakinda having a look. OG not giving him any chances though. Playing super safe right now, as you should in this position. There is a chance to isolate this first fight. Yakinda spots the man stuck at under Palace. That nade will go soaring on through, but unfortunately, there's no damage done before that. And oh, James got this kill at mid. Nice with the CZ. Molly coming through, forces the player into the open, but Yakinda loses the fight, and Valde closes it out with it.
There you go. There's the flashbang, easily avoided by Valde. Issa with some headshots. Looking to stay alive now. This does not look good for Virtus.pro, and now they can't see anything because they're all dead. That was a very... That's what... Wasn't thrown by him. Other places you can throw it from. Virtus.pro poking the A bomb site. The bomb... I'm not sure if it's been seen just yet. James has taken some damage. Could have been a grenade there, but he's on A ramp with the bomb, and the kills are coming through from VP now. Finally getting paid off from Palace and such, but they're still in the choke points, and the man advantage is back for OG, with Yakinda getting dropped by Man2. Alexi, oh my god. That one's fun to watch in the X.
And set up kicker for success. It looks like someone's ready though. Man2 clearing out mid. Heads up play from him. And now Jame is left in an almost unwinnable position. A couple of the players are low, but in comes Alexi B. No chance for Jame in the clutch. OG doing great work right now on Mirage. That is a 12-6 lead. That is a round where they didn't even have full
possession. Ooh, well, now they've got possession of mid.
The top of this smoke. Once this fades, though, will OG clear this angle? Well, now he knows. He's trying to spray through, but they've already backed away. Good boost from Valde to get a kill towards mid, onto the unsuspecting Jame. And with 47 seconds left on the clock, VP still yet to get the bomb in their hands, and they're falling. One by one, they're falling onto the ace.
He gets pinched from the back in that short position. 19 seconds on the clock, and you have to wonder where he's headed. Well, maybe his destination's just changed as Sanji's been dropped with the bomb on ramp, and I think he's got to slink away and find a place to hide now, Yakinda. Look for some shelter, as there's not much more for him to do. OG with 4 players alive and 3 AK-47s. Valde upgrading to the AWP. They're in a
decided first map of this final. Sanji may have something to say about that, though. He's got the hero AK, and he's got the early kill.
Teams now through these smokes. Yakinda takes the rifle, takes an angle, and Issa never saw that one coming.
Nice kill from Yakinda. A slight off angle, which is enough to net him a kill onto the A site. And VP this time are grouped up. They can follow through onto this. Alexi B trying to jump for information. MBK arriving with a headshot. And Alexi is still jumping on the spot. Yakinda finally hears it, and he gets the headshot through the smoke. Lovely triple kill from Yakinda. He's feeling it right now. He just wide swings onto...
So, there's no eco round coming just yet. No breathing room for Virtus.pro. 6 rounds behind OG.
It's looking like it. Mantu still posted in the apartments. No one with eyes on short right now, but Mantu will go back to get the first and the second kill. Mantu putting in a shit from this position. Finally misses his chance, but he won't miss again. 3 kills from Mantu on the B-bomb site, and he's got a 4th! Mantu going massive on the B hold. How does he get that shot while jumping up? There is nothing that VP can do against that.
I can't believe they barely even broke ground on the B bomb site. That performance from Mantu was fantastic. If you back up to the barrel by the van and you're in the corner between the... Otherwise, this will be gone.
Well, here comes Yakinda. Quick play at mid, and Valder is not ready for it. Jame over
up for Yakinda as well. He won't fight to the death, though. His position is pretty important. He needs his teammates to come through as well. Misses the long spray. NBK won't. Sending some bullets towards the window, and maybe the B-bomb site will be taken after all in its entirety. NBK creating some space for himself. Sees the back of Buster's gun. Heading towards default now, but Buster's pretty damn fast on that trigger. So it's not over.
Holding with the AWP. I assume it will be one shot and then run away, and that will be exactly the call from Mantu. He will save the AWP.
Has looked bleak for the most part here on Mirage. Maybe a slow start from Virtus.pro, but better start running hot now. Another fast frag in the mid position for VP. Alexi B committing to a peek there. Down goes NBK as well. Momentum. Yeah, they can certainly put some decorations around these weapons in the next round. Virtus on these, and they've got to try and make up for those shortcomings then. Watch out for Mantu. 23 for 10 at the moment.
Right now.
Streaming in, lining up for Issa, but he can't find either. We've got smokes all over the shop now as OG are forced. May become more difficult. Can see a smoke towards Connector, but Alexi B's ahead of that, not for long, however. Now there is position for Virtus.pro to the wrong side of that smoke in Connector, and only Valde in CT.
Very important headshot from Sanj.
A scrappy game of late Virtus.pro. And it could end up being that way. It's on, so Virtus.pro are going to get sandwiched. That buys some time. They're in a lot of trouble here, I think, unless they get some kills quickly.
And Kicker has provided one. Early kill from him. Alexi B sneaking behind the smoke. Valder with one of his own, and Issa gets one while blind. Sanji has to try and fight back, and he's done so successfully, but it's still a man advantage for OG on this A site. And in comes Mantu with the AWP. Is he ready for this close angle? It looks like it. He's going to clear it. He's going to get the kill, and it's all on Jame. This man has been clutching with the...
Which is why Valde goes towards the B bomb site. Now, which angle does he check? Not the right one. Can't spin around fast enough. That blind kill from Issa.
He's the man in the back lines, trying to close out the rounds for them, and the flash is on point. Valde gets himself out of there with a frag.
2 plays for Virtus.pro to try and make inroads, trying to find an opening or something somewhere. But Valde, again, just too much IQ, too much game sense for the man. Make it even worse for Virtus.pro.
Oh, Valde almost getting another one. He's already got 2 on the round. He may get the chance for more because Jame is going aggressive with the AWP. Buster's got a kill. It's back to a 3 versus 4, and Jame is still going here. He's got the shot he was looking for. Valder getting caught in the open, and now it's up to Alexi B. The IGL, the Oracle for the team, gets the first kill. He's dropped the bomb, and he may have the chance, but it's MBK who arrives, and Alexi B is going to get the final kill. 16-10 for OG.